What's up, finding your purpose fans and design for purpose fans as well? I hope everybody's good. I know it's been a minute, but your girl just got back feeling well. I've been dealing with a lot of pain and, excuse me, all this crap, and go to the doctor. They act like they can't do anything about it. So, yeah. But I said, I gotta get back to my podcast. I gotta get back to making things go. So, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you can, please go take a listen to my Design for Purpose podcast over on Spotify. I usually do the same topics, but I go more into depth on how I feel because YouTube, you got to be careful how you speak, what you say. Da, da, da. So, yeah, the support over there is welcomed and needed too. So, with that being said, let's get into today's topics. One of the topics is it's kind of a update on the last podcast I did about Miss Tamia Taylor, the one that was missing when she went on the birthday cruise with friends. Well, the update is about 2 weeks after the recording of the video, they found her body in the river on the other side of, I believe, I want to say Tennessee, whatever. It was like in the middle of where she was at, and so it was straddling both areas. And like I said, I believe the friends know more than what they were saying. I'm so sad that it ended tragically, but we must remember that everybody is not our friend, and I hope her family gets the justice that they deserve. She deserves it as well. So you guys just be aware of your surroundings. Don't be so quick to trust everybody because like I'm saying, I don't care what they say. Those friends know more than what they're letting on. So let's pray that justice is served. And let's get into the main topic that I want to talk about. And I want to talk about the shooting that occurred yesterday in Baltimore, Maryland, at an historically black college. Now, I don't care what type of college this is. I don't care if it's all black, all white, all Hispanic, all Asian community. I don't care. This type of shit has to stop. These shootings have to stop. Unfortunately, we live in a copycat society. Now, there were students at this college. They were getting ready for homecoming week. Um, Now, there's conflicting stories because you have some saying that they were practicing for some things that were gonna go on during homecoming, and then you have some saying they were dressed in going to a ball. Either way, this type of shit is not okay. You're opening fire on random people. This is unacceptable. Like, when is this type of stuff going to stop? It's going to stop. When? When? And at this point, I feel like a broken record at this point, because I'm constantly saying, when is this type of stuff gonna stop? What, excuse me, I'm constantly saying, what is going to be done? Like, how much security can you put in place to make this type of situation stop? Like, it's at this point, I don't know what to say, but I know it's not acceptable. Thank God. So far, they say that only 4 or 5 were hit, but they weren't serious injuries, like life threatening, and they were transported to the hospital. And as of right now, I guess all activities have been shut down. Now, they didn't say if they're shut down permanently or postponed, rather, but all activities have been, canceled for the time being, because the shooter, or in this case, they believe it's more than one, so shooters are still out there. Now, this happened in the evening. So this kind of makes me think that this was planned. Now, I wonder if this was some students who attend the school, or was this just random people who had been going by the school and noticed that people hang out around that time in the evening, and they just want to act an ass. Um, it's just, you just don't know. Like, you can't even plan a gathering to celebrate your accomplishments without the fear of being gunned down. And the thing is, these are things that have happened in the past in different places. So why are we not more prepared? Why are we not, more in the know of, okay, this could possibly happen, so this should be in place so this can be prevented? Like, I just, I don't understand. And as I stated before, I know I sound like a broken record, but this type of stuff is, it's not okay. It's just not okay. It's not at all acceptable, and we have to do something. Like, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, quit blaming our government," da, da, da. Because there's a lot of people who feel like I do. The government needs to get serious about situations like this. Yes, instead of worrying about shutdowns for other things, why don't you worry about the things that are happening right here? These gun laws need to be stricter. At this point, I think you guys know what I'm going to say. Mental screenings need to be in effect. They really, really do. I don't care what nobody says. Mental screenings need to be a big part of this because they're doing this shit as if it's a game. And life is not a game. Seriously, life is not a game. This type of stuff is not okay. And, I'm tired of seeing parents at a loss, parents hurt because either their children are wounded or their children are taken away from them by the hands of someone with a weapon. This is not okay. Who are you to take someone's life? Who are you to threaten someone? This type of shit is unacceptable, and I pray that they find the people who done this, and I pray they find why this took place. I almost want to say either it was just random people that did it, or this could have been students that attend and maybe they were failing or stressed out, and they just took their frustrations out on the school, and students were in the crossfire. Uh, Those are the only things I could think of. But, I hope they find the person who did this or people, because as I've stated before, they think it's more than one person involved. Um, they haven't said if it was like over, classes or someone messing with someone's significant other or anything like that. As of right now, they're just saying that, whoever did this, they're still active out there and they're looking for them. So, it's kind of scary because they could be anywhere at this point. They really could. They could be anywhere at this point, and it's just not okay. And I know if I attended there, I would not be going back to school anytime soon. At least not in person. I think I would switch my classes to online because this is just not okay. And I'm not saying you have to be a hermit and stay home, but as we're seeing, it's not really safe to do anything anymore. You kind of just have to, when you go out, eyes forward, don't look around, just go in town, go get what you need, get your ass back home. If you want to go grab a bite to eat, kind of mingle with your loved ones. If they go with you, go back home. And in that time frame, while you're out, pray, pray. Now, I'm not saying just pray because you're out, because you should be praying anyway. You should, but I mean, excuse me, guys. But at this point, I don't know what to say, but I do know that this type of stuff is unacceptable. But yeah, I just wanted to get on to give you guys that update about the first story, and then I wanted to talk about this because the person or people are still out there, and they could be anywhere. They could be in any state by now. Who knows? So just be on the lookout. You know, try to stay out of harm's way as much as you guys can, and pay attention to the signs, you guys. And until then, till the next episode, I love you guys. Stay safe. Don't forget to love on your loved ones. You know, we must remember to live every moment like it's our last, because you never know. And I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Stay safe. Out.